Hello everybody, this is Doll Dazzler and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be continuing to go through this really cool box that I found from my move that contains a lot of Barbie clothes and some Barbie accessories, most of them being vintage. So I thought I would start out on the clothes with these Megos. These are labeled Mego, and so I'm pretty sure that these probably belong to Cher. I do have the Cher doll, and I had done a video on it, on her, and I had done a reroute on her. So in this bag here is this black gown, and it has these little netted arms on it. And as I mentioned in my other video, I have not done any of the, well, very, very little of the research on any of the items that are in this box. So I don't know if this would belong to Cher. It could be another doll from Mego. So anyway, so on this dress there's a flower and a little blue rhinestone in the middle. These dolls, these clothes look like they would fit the Cher doll. So, oh, and then the I believe that the label is, maybe this is one that's not labeled. Yeah, this one is not labeled, but I actually, since they're all came together in this bag, so I don't know that that's necessarily Mego because there's not a label on it. This one, however, this one is labeled Mego right here on this little tag. See if you guys can see that. And this one's in kind of rough condition. It's got a little bit of tearing in the back, but it almost looks handmade, but it's not. It's actually a Mego dress. So I don't know if this would have a name to it, or if you know, if Mego had named their clothes for their dolls. So there's that one. And then there is this one. This kind of looks like a vintage Cher dress. So it's got some slits up the side, and then this like cape like effect up at the top. And this one is too labeled Mego. It's probably easier to see it down here. So let's see. No, maybe not. Maybe it is near the top. This has got kind of a like cape on there, it gets in the way. So here we go. Here's the Mego tag again. And then the last one that's in this bag. Now this one looks really handmade, and it actually is not marked Mego on it. It could be, but I don't see the tag, so it could still be Mego. It's very well made, and it's no more in worse condition than this one here, and this one is tagged. So it's tagged Mego, and it's kind of got the inseams that are kind of, you know, they're kind of jaggedy. So this one kind of looks like that on the inside. So it could very well be from Mego, or it could be handmade. If this looks familiar to anybody, if you have a Mego doll, the Cher, or any of the other dolls that would have, you know, these are fashion doll size. So maybe slightly bigger than Barbie. Which would be the equivalent of, I think they made Cher, they made, I believe Dolly Parton, but Dolly Parton's still a little bit smaller, and this doesn't look like it would be Dolly Parton. But anyway, so if anybody knows, if this looks familiar, you know what this, if this was handmade, or, you know, if it looks familiar as a dress that you have on one of your dolls, please leave it in the comments for me. And as far as these other ones that are labeled Mego, again, if there's a name for the outfit, if there's obviously parts and pieces missing from this, like their shoes, maybe jewelry, the doll that it would belong to, I think it's Cher, but you know, maybe somebody out there has has the doll that's in this dress. And then the other things that are in that's in here are some shoes. Now I'm taking for granted that everything that was in this bag, because it came together like this, is from Mego, and I don't know that. So here's these all do have both shoes. So there's a blue pair of shoes and a white pair of shoes. And these are very 70s. They got the little platform going on there. And then these black heel shoes. Now these all do fit the Cher doll. I did try them on my Cher and they do fit. So they could be Mego, but there's a lot of dolls that are that size as well. So I had mentioned in my other video that these might be Tiffany Taylor. Or not Tiffany Taylor, I mean Tuesday Taylor. Because when I bought the Tuesday Taylor, she actually came with a pair of shoes that looked like this. So they could quite possibly be that. So anyway, if you guys have any information or any comments about these, if you know what they are, the names of them, if you know what doll they belong on, please leave it in the comments for me. I will be doing another video. I wanted to get the Mego out of the box because I think most everything else is from Mattel and Barbie. So this was the only bag in there that was a little bit different, you know, a different maker. So these are all from what I believe, with the exception of this one. I don't think these two, they're not labeled, so I don't know. These two are Mego. These quite possibly are Mego. So maybe you guys have some ideas for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.